Hello guys! Welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Lakotsirong Butiki. Mula doon sa makasaysayang simbahan ng Bacoor, Cavite, ang Saint Michael the Archangel Parish Church, o mas kilala rin sa pangalan na Bacoor Church. Nakatawid na ang Butiki ngayon dito sa makasaysayan rin na simbahan ng Indang, Cavite, ang Saint Gregory the Great Parish Church, o mas kilala rin sa pangalan na Indang Church. Samahan niyo ako dito guys! The municipality of Indang is a first-class municipality in the province of Cavite. According to the 2020 census, it has a population of 68,699 people. The municipality is situated in the central part of Cavite province, approximately 12 kilometers from Tagaytay Ridge. The municipality consists of the province and surrounding barangays with a total land area of 8,920 hectares. Indang, originally called Indan, was established as a town in 1655 when it was administratively separated from the nearby town of Silang, Cavite. Indang derived its name from the words inrang or indan, a tree which was also called anubing. The tree of inrang was used to be abundant in the local since the early times. Indang was part of Silang, Cavite for about 70 years. The municipality of Indang was organized with a prominent native, Juan de Mabiling, as the first gobernador silio. The distance between the barrio of Indang and the poblacion of Silang caused the residents of the former great difficulty in transacting officials' business and attending religious services. This led the people of Indang to petition higher authorities for the conversion of the barrio into a separate municipality. The exact month and day of the municipality's establishment have no verification. However, existing documents prove that Indang was instituted during the cold month of 1655. Therefore, the municipal government decided and declared December 1 as Indang Day, which was annually celebrated thereafter by its people. During the Philippine Revolution, Indan was known by its Katipunan name, Walang Tinag. It was also during this time that the letter G was added to its name. Thus, it is now called Indang. It belongs to the Magdiwang faction, which rivaled the Magdalo faction. In Barangay Limbon, Andres Bonifacio was arrested after he left from Tejeros Convention and prevented from pursuing his counter-revolutionary plan according to witnesses. One of these witnesses was Severino de las Alas, a resident of the town, who accused Bonifacio of trying to threaten the people and burning the church of Indang, dedicated to the town patron, Saint Gregory the Great. Was built in the 17th century and is one of the oldest in the province. He later served in newly formed revolutionary government as Interior Secretary. The Cavite State University began here in 1906 as an intermediate school and was later transformed into a high school. Named after Severino de las Alas in 1958, it later became a college in 1962 and in 1998 earned university status. In 2008, previous Mayor Bienvenido de Mero issued a certification to PTK2 H2O authorizing it to utilize, use, or tap four rivers in Indang. After the certification in 2008, the company began ground clearing operations and excavation in Barangay Kaikit 2. Meanwhile, the Save Waters of Indang movement criticized the DENR Region 4A for issuing an Environmental Compliance Certificate ECC without the required Environmental Impact Statement EIS that would assess the possible environmental hazards the project would cause. PTK2H2O also only secured the ECC after the water permits were issued. In other words, the ECC is incomplete and issued as an afterthought. Under the law, the ECC and the requisite EIS are conditioned prior to and not after the issuance of permits, reads the petition. The ECC allows the company to build an intake structure, booster pumps, flocculation and sedimentation basin, pressure filter tanks, effluent channels, booster pumping stations, water pipes, and administration buildings in Barangay Kaikit 2. The project also led to the cutting down of trees, which also allegedly lacked an ECC. The Saint Gregory the Great Parish Church, commonly known as Indang Church, is a Roman Catholic church in the municipality of Indang, Cavite, under the Roman Catholic Diocese of Imus. Indang was originally a chapel or visita of Silang under the Jesuits. The church historical marker stated that the church was established as a mission station of Father Angelo Armano in 1611 and a separate parish in 1625 under the advocacy of Saint Gregory the Great. Even before it became a full-fledged parish, the parish had established devotion to Saint Francis Xavier. A huge part of the stone church was built during the term of Father Luis Morales from 1672 to 1676 and was finished on 1710. Diocesan priests served the parish starting in 1768 and it was later transferred to the Dominicans in 1891. The church was burned during the Philippine Revolution against the Spaniards. It was restored under the auspices of Monsignor Mauro de Leon in 1953 and Father Cornelio Matangihan in 1987. Upon entering the church, elegantly curved doors will be seen first, together with the impressive carvings on the choir loft balcony. Built during the 18th century, It has an impressive rose-colored trunk Lowell paintings on its ceiling. Several commemorative gravestones can also be seen in the walls and pillars of the church. The retablo has 3 levels of niches for images of saints. Unlike the elegant rose-colored ceiling, restoration works on the retablo involve repainting with red and gold. At the central niche is the image of the town's patron, Saint Gregory the Great. Located at the right side of the altar is a painting of Saint Michael and the Archangels. The pulpit of the church carries the Jesuit monogram surmounted by the image of the Christ child as a sign of being a parish under the Jesuits before the separation of the Society of Jesus of 1768. The Church of Indang was one of the first churches in Cavite to use galvanized iron as its roofing in 1869. The adjacent old convent has wide windows and wrought iron work along the sides. Indang was dedicated under the chaplaincy of Pope Saint Gregory the Great. In one incident, the local parish priest found a big rolled picture at the back of the church together with burnt trash. It was found out to be a painting of the 7 archangels. Since then, the devotion to the archangels also grew in the town together with the intercession of Saint Gregory the Great, giving the parish of Indang 8 patrons. The icon of the archangels is currently found at the right side of the altar. Several miracles are attributed to Saint Gregory and the 7 archangels, including the peaceful stay of the Japanese soldiers during the war and a failed attempt to raid the town by bandits. Mula naman dito sa St. Gregory the Great Parish Church dito sa Indang, Cavite, gagapang pa ang butiki papuntang Alfonso, Cavite. Isang makasaysayang simbahan rin ang pupuntiryahin ko doon, ang San Juan ni Pomosino Parish Church, o mas tanyag rin sa pangalan na Alfonso Church. Abangan nyo ko doon, guys! Bye-bye!